Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Atlanta Dream. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Boss.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
Green by Howard, and here's Satou Sabally outside.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Howard. Sabally. Outside Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Sparks.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
And it's in.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Outside Canada. Pass to Sabally. From deep. A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Really good at working off the ball. You see Sabally find space and make well-timed cuts. She just gets it.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Outside Howard. Sabally. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2 points.
That was good defense, but Sabally is a great scorer, especially around the hoop.
Pass to Boss. Evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. It's not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now here is Canada. This is Incredible with the steal. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
An expansion team back in 2008, the Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those to the Dream. Still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Court Queen. The Sparks with the lead, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things. She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Howard. Here's Gray. Left side, Sabali. Here's Canada. Shoots. And Bell pulls it down. Now here's Boss. Defense right on her. And the basket is good.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 5. Outside Canada. For Boss. The Sparks grab the miss. Here's Court Queen. And the layup falls.
They've yet to string many stops together, and they're going to have to if they want a chance to really win this game.
Yeah, defensively, they have been more than a step slow.
Now here is Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And there's the 3-second call. This one going to be on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
In their last contest, she was unconscious from the free throw line.
It really was a great display of free throw shooting, just splashing them one after another.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, if you wanted to give someone an example of a new era big, Satou Sabali certainly fits the bill.
Well, she's 6'4", but she can really shoot it from deep, and what a great shot blocker she is as well. Sabali moves like a guard, a huge matchup problem.
Now here is Canada. Gray outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Howard for 3. Boss pulls it in. And here's Bell. Queen with the ball. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Gray. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Howard. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Howard is a skilled three-point shooter who has worked very hard to develop her consistency.
Now Mrs. Incredible. She's got 5.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's a me here.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the Sparks. Number 2, Rikia Jackson.
Pass to Gray. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. The Sparks grab the miss. Now here's Boss. The Sparks, no good that time either. And here's Canada. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Outside, Sabali. Pass to Howard. Fires the 3.
And Brink brings down the board.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Here's Boss. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Pass to a me here.
Howard, the tray, hits the three-point bomb.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Boss with it.
Here's Brink.
Boss
Boss with it. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. That one goes in.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Now here's Sabali. 6 points for her. Pass to Howard. It's hauled in by the Sparks. And here's Boss. It's rebounded by Sabali. Now Canada. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Outside Howard. Lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Ryan Howard.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Boss, and she banks in the layup.
Well, it's her pace that makes her so hard to keep track of whenever she's on the court. And if you lose her, she's just going to explode to the rim.
Now here is Canada. Outside Sabali. The Dream again can't hit.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Down low. Boss, guarded by Sabali. And that one's good.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 11. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
This is incredible with the steal. To the middle. Boss. She's covered by me here. Basket counts.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Howard. Can they get it? And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Sparks ahead. They lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Pass to Ami here. Now Jones. Howard the screen. Beyond the arc. Jones misses. To the inside. Here's Queen. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Letitia and me here.
At the line for the away team, Perry. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. She hits both from the stripe. And here is Jones. Outside Howard. Connects from 3-point range.
Easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
So it's the Sparks now. Jackson outside. Back to McDonald. Back to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Natasha Howard. That's her first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Outside Clarendon.
Drills it from outside.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Coffey. Howard, Clarendon covering. Howard up top, 6 to shoot. Howard the screen.
Here's Jones. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says in the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Coffey. Pass to Howard, and it's clean with the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
And the Dream making a change here.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
What's amazing about Jones is that she routinely makes the incredible play look easy. The game comes so naturally for her.
Now here's Jackson.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. And the shot is good.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And the Dream call time here.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Screen by Egbo. Back to Howard.
Shot clock at 5.
Jones outside.
Over Clarendon. And that one's good. Jones.
Well, inside the perimeter, Jones is a skilled scorer. Just look at the touch right there.
Jackson outside. Court Queen. Here's Brink.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Ami here.
She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Sparks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
Pass to Court Queen.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
She's just so good from that ring.
Tack on the height advantage she had, and it's almost unfair.
Here's Natasha Howard for three. Brink grabs the miss.
Smooth sailing for the Sparks. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game.
Pass to Jones. Here's Howard. The three. They get it back. Jones outside. Egbo with it. Brink covering. Egbo no good.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there. I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Talking about the young Cameron Brink, she's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
Now here is Queen.
7 points in the game.
Outside Clarendon.
From outside, off the mark.
Jones outside. Screen by Howard.
For three. Jones, no good.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Court Queen. She's covered by me here. Court Queen, that's good.
Goes to Perry.
Atlanta with the ball.
19-point game.
Pass to Howard.
Jones with it. Just 4 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this year. It is getting rough. And a nice strong finish inside.
That's what she does. She's got that dunker mentality.
Yeah, a tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Jones. Outside Howard.
Takes the three.
Brink grabs the miss.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
Pass to Jackson. Clarendon. Clarendon with the screen.
Here's Court Queen. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And Atlanta has possession. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
A three from Natasha Howard.
Good. And Haley Jones getting the assist.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Outside Clarendon. Pass to Jackson. Brink. She's guarded by Egbo.
Shot clock at 6. Yes, it's good.
Good vision by Brink. That's a part of her game she'll continue to develop.
Here's Jones.
Outside Howard. Egbo. Back to Howard. Back to Jones.
From the arc. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
She's gotten cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Launches a three, and it's Court Queen missing. Ellis, Clarendon covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Jones. Now Ami here. From deep. Clarendon grabs the miss. And the Sparks with possession here. Now here's Court Queen. Fires from deep. They get it again. Brink uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now here's Jones. Lets the floater go. The shot misses.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Outside Howard. To the paint. Now here's Ami here. She's guarded by Court Queen. Inside. Here's Jones. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jackson right side. Here's Court Queen. Off the mark there with the three. And here the Dream. Jones outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, this is important to Jones's confidence. She needs to keep taking and making these threes.
Here's Queen. Goes back up. Can't capitalize inside. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Sparks ahead, just dominating this one. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Outside Howard. Three-pointer. Misses incredible with the rebound.
Misfires again, and the ball simply refuses to cooperate with her.
And the basket by Boss.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Howard. Pass to Sabali. The three ball. Rebound by the Sparks. Court Queen with it. From outside the arc. It falls for basket number 9 from the field, and she's taken 14 shots to get there.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. A three from Alicia Gray. Gets it to go from downtown.
Yes, Gray wanting to respond. We've seen her shoot it from 30% for a season from deep.
Pass to Queen. Court Queen. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, they ought to just keep pounding them down low.
Now here's Howard. 8 points for her. 6 on the shot clock. She's off on that one.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. Jordan Canada picks one up.
At the line for the away team, Perry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so she hits them both. Now Howard. And the dream call time here. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint, keep her away from the bucket.
All right, let's get to the other court. Come on, it's loud for your breaker. Gets through.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Sabali. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
And the basket by Boss.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here is Canada. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Howard. Sabali. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
This is one of the areas where Sabali's improved since first entering the league. She's able to hit that shot and help space the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Now here's Gray. Outside Sabali. There's the three. And Bell pulls it down. And here are the Sparks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Canada. Howard. From deep, Satu Sabali. That shot off.
She is frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Pass to Court Queen. No good on the triple. And here are the Dream. And here's Canada. Back to Gray. Howard. Screen by Howard. Let's go with a three. She can't hit that time.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
And the basket by Boss.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Howard. She's got 9. And here's Satu Sabali outside. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in. So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
And that's only their first turnover of the game. Taking terrific care of the ball.
One more key to their lead. They're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
The Dream on offense. Jones outside. Gray. Here's Howard. From deep, Satu Sabali. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Makes her 5 for 12 thus far.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
A difficult situation for Atlanta. Jones left side. Makes it off the glass.
So things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
At least now they're playing good basketball. That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Pass to me here. Gray, guarded by McDonald. Launches it. Rebound by the Sparks.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's McDonald. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. And Brian, one of the better all-around defenders in this league, Arie McDonald.
Well, back in college, she won Defensive Player of the Year twice in her conference. With quick feet and quick hands, she lives in the passing lanes and is always a threat to pick the ball and get the other way. More of that from McDonald, because that's what we like to see.
Now here's Jones. She's got 8. Pass to me here. Gray. Here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, defensively, the possession doesn't end until you secure the board, especially when a player like Queen Egbo is out there.
Clarendon with it. Back to Jackson. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land.
I like how versatile Jackson is. She can create her own shots, and she's also just as good shooting off the catch.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Coffee. Now Gray from past the arc. Cameron Brink brings down the board. Here's Clarendon. Jackson. Now here's Clarendon. Misses the three. Coffee outside.
Turnover.
The Sparks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And the Sparks with possession here. Jackson outside. Clarendon. Teardrop shot. Misses the layup. And here the Dream. Clarendon covering. Clarendon grabs the miss. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Brink, the shot is good.
Great job by Brink at home, around the rim, in the paint. She likes playing down there.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Rupert. Expanding her range. Bangs home the trifecta.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Back to McDonald. And here's Jackson. McDonald with it. 5 to shoot. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Rupert. From deep three-point range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. And here's McDonald. Jackson outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, an opponent should be very, very afraid when Jackson's doing damage from that range.
Pass to Rupert. Jones. Here's a me here. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Sparks.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there. Paint points. You always want them. A me here. Excellent around the hoop.
Jackson outside. McDonald. Back to Jackson. The three. Unable to get that one to go. Atlanta with the ball. Jones outside. Pass to Egbo. Back to Jones. Shoots over McDonald. And
she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Jackson outside. Now Westbrook.
Six to shoot. Puts up the three.
Lee here grabs the board.
Atlanta with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Rupert.
And she's good on the three ball.
They need to make her earn those threes because if you play off her, she's automatic.
Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Brink. She's guarded by Egbo. Jackson outside.
To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice feed by McDonald, a new school, score first guard. She does have great passing skills though.
Now Rupert.
The three is up.
It's rebounded by McDonald.
So it's the Sparks now.
Jackson outside. Westbrook.
Shoots a three. And Jones pulls it down.
Here's Rupert.
Off target from outside. Now the Sparks with it.
Jackson outside. Brink a screen.
And McDonald gets it to go.
Well, if she's hitting from three, McDonald becomes an impossible matchup for whoever gets her assignment.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. From downtown, the Dream again can't hit. No good on that shot. The Dream again can't hit. And the Sparks with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
That doesn't go either for Ari McDonald.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
Here's Jones. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Jackson outside.
Fires for three. Dream with the rebound.
Here's Rupert.
No good.
A nice defense from Cameron Brink.
Over to the wing.
Here's Westbrook. That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Trying her luck from deep. The Dream again can't hit.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Westbrook.
From past the arc, the three-pointer is on target.
3 points.
They've been looking out of sorts here in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage shot.
Rupert.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They're living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than we saw from them in the first half.
Now here's Jackson.
From beyond the arc,
Westbrook can't hit.
Jones with it. Solid as a rock. from 20 feet out.
When defending pick and roll, you have to stop ball first, especially when Haley Jones has it.
Outside McDonald. Pass to Jackson.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here because they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before.
As long as you're getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Now here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Jackson. The rebound by Rupert.
Now Jones. Rebound by the Sparks.
Pass to Jackson. Westbrook. Back to Jackson. Screen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Westbrook.
Takes the three.
The rebound by Rupert.
She's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point land. This is not a fourth quarter she's going to want to remember.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, or they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
So it's the Sparks now.
Now here's McDonald.
Pass to Clarendon. Shot clock at 6.
Cameron Brink from the arc. Satu Sabali comes up with the board.
And here's Canada.
On the wing, Ryan Howard. Outside, Sabali.
They need this. Canada with the bucket.
The quickness of Canada on the drive is really something special, guys. Allows her to cut right to the basket.
Outside, McDonald. Back to Clarendon. Pass to Jackson. Outside, McDonald. Outside, Clarendon.
Over Howard. Clarendon, that's good.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Canada. Outside Howard.
Sabali.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, their offense is kicking the gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here's McDonald. Jackson.
Great defending.
Outside, McDonald.
Here's Clarendon. Misses the three, and she used the pump fake well there, but, couldn't capitalize. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up.
Thank you.